Hello, friends, and welcome back to Cruise Advisor. I'm so glad you're here today because we're going to have an incredibly important conversation, one that could save you thousands of dollars and prevent what should be a dream vacation from turning into a stressful, exhausting experience. Today, we're counting down the cruise lines that seniors should seriously reconsider before booking in 2026. And I want to be crystal clear from the start. This isn't about being negative. This is about being honest, protective, and respectful of your needs as a mature traveler. You've worked hard your entire life. You deserve a vacation that honors your comfort, respects your mobility needs, and gives you genuine peace, not one that leaves you feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, or wishing you'd stayed home. This list is based on real experience, deep research, accessibility reports, and thousands of senior traveler stories. We're starting with number 1, the worst cruise line for seniors in 2026, and working our way up to number 10, which has some concerns but isn't nearly as problematic. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's make sure your next cruise is booked with eyes wide open and confidence in your heart. Here we are, number 1.
Royal Caribbean. Now, let me be clear. Royal Caribbean operates some of the most spectacular, innovative, and impressive ships in the world. Their vessels are engineering marvels. Their entertainment is world-class. And for families, young couples, and active travelers, they offer incredible experiences. But for seniors, especially those in their 70s, 80s, and beyond, Royal Caribbean has become increasingly difficult, exhausting, and overwhelming. Here's why Royal Caribbean lands at number 1 on our list of cruise lines seniors should avoid. 1. Overwhelming mega ship size. Royal Caribbean's newest ships are floating cities. We're talking about vessels that carry 5,000 to 7,000 passengers. These ships have extremely long corridors, multiple neighborhoods spread across different decks, vast distances between dining venues, theaters, pools, and cabins. For seniors with mobility limitations, arthritis, or simply lower energy levels, navigating these ships becomes genuinely exhausting. Multiple seniors have told us, by the third day, I was too tired to enjoy anything. I spent half my vacation just walking. 2. Extreme family and youth focus. Royal Caribbean has built their brand around family entertainment and youth activities. Water slides, surf simulators, zip lines, rock climbing walls, ice skating rinks, bumper cars, laser tag. These features are incredible for families with children and teenagers, but for seniors, they create crowded pool decks filled with screaming kids, long lines for elevators packed with families, loud and chaotic public spaces, and competition for seating in dining venues and theaters. One 78-year-old viewer told us, "I felt invisible. The ship was designed for families and I felt like I was in the way." 3. High-energy, non-stop atmosphere. Royal Caribbean ships buzz with activity from 6 a.m. until 1 a.m. Loud music by the pool, constant announcements, high-energy shows and entertainment, crowded bars and lounges, and late-night parties. For seniors seeking quiet reading spots, peaceful lounges, or calm environments, finding space becomes a daily challenge. 4. Less senior-focused entertainment. Royal Caribbean's entertainment is spectacular, but it's geared toward younger audiences. High-energy Broadway shows, modern music, EDM, pop, rock, acrobatic performances, comedy clubs with edgier humor. If you're hoping for ballroom dancing, big band music, classical performances, or quiet piano lounges, you'll find very limited options. 5. Physical demands and accessibility gaps. Despite having accessible cabins, Royal Caribbean ships present real physical challenges. Long distances between venues exhaust seniors. Crowded elevators during peak times. Pool decks with limited seating. Specialty restaurants requiring reservations and additional fees. Excursions that prioritize adventure over accessibility. 6. Many seniors report they stopped cruising Royal Caribbean. This is perhaps the most telling insight. We've heard from dozens of seniors who loved Royal Caribbean in their 50s and early 60s, but when they tried again at 74, they realized the ships had grown too big, too loud, and too exhausting. I felt like I didn't belong anymore. The bottom line on Royal Caribbean is that Royal Caribbean is not terrible. It's simply not designed for senior comfort, peace, or accessibility. If you're a senior who has limited mobility,
values quiet spaces and calm environments, prefers traditional entertainment, seeks easy navigation and shorter walking distances, then Royal Caribbean will likely leave you feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and disappointed. You deserve a cruise that honors your comfort, respects your needs, and gives you genuine peace. Royal Caribbean in 2026 is not that cruise line for most seniors.
At number 2, we have Carnival Cruise Line. Carnival is fun. Carnival is affordable. Carnival is energetic and entertaining. But for seniors seeking peace, comfort, and dignity, Carnival is simply the wrong choice because of the following reasons. Heavily family-oriented. Carnival markets itself as the fun ships, and that fun is geared toward families, young couples, and party groups. Ships are filled with children, loud music, and constant activity. Busy, crowded pool decks. Carnival's pool decks are packed with kids, teens, and young adults. Finding a quiet lounge chair can be nearly impossible. The noise level is high, and the energy is chaotic. Late-night party atmosphere. Carnival ships have a party vibe that extends late into the night. Bars, clubs, and entertainment venues are loud and crowded. For seniors seeking calm and early bedtimes, this is disruptive. Large ships with congested areas. Carnival ships are massive, with long corridors and congested elevator lobbies. Navigating these ships, especially during embarkation and disembarkation, can be exhausting for seniors. Younger demographic. Carnival's average passenger age is significantly younger than lines like Holland America, Princess, or Celebrity. Many seniors report feeling out of place or invisible among the younger crowd. Bottom line on Carnival? Carnival is fantastic for multi-generational family vacations and budget-conscious travelers. But for seniors seeking a calm, dignified, and restful cruise experience, Carnival is too chaotic, too loud, and too physically demanding. At number 3, we have Norwegian Cruise Line. Norwegian markets itself as flexible and relaxed, but for many seniors, that freedom becomes chaos because of these reasons. Long walking distances. Norwegian ships are large and sprawling. Multiple seniors report feeling exhausted from walking between venues, dining rooms, and their cabins. For anyone with mobility limitations, this is genuinely difficult. Crowded venues. Norwegian ships attract a mixed demographic: families, young couples, party groups. This means crowded pools, packed buffets, and competition for seating in shows and restaurants. Heavy upselling. Norwegian's base fares are low, but you'll pay extra for nearly everything: specialty dining, drinks, gratuities, excursions. Many seniors report feeling nickel and dimed throughout the voyage. Main dining room quality below competitors. Norwegian's main dining rooms have received consistent criticism for food quality. The specialty restaurants are excellent, but they cost extra. Loud, high-energy atmosphere. Norwegian ships are lively, loud, and energetic. For seniors seeking calm and predictability, this can feel overwhelming. So this is the bottom line. Norwegian works well for younger travelers who love flexibility and activity. But for seniors seeking comfort, calm, and easy navigation, Norwegian creates more stress than relaxation. Before we continue, I want to pause and ask you something important. If this video is already helping you make better decisions about your next cruise, would you do me a favor? Please hit that like button, click subscribe, and turn on notifications. Here's why this matters. Cruise Advisor is one of the very few channels that puts senior comfort, safety, and dignity at the center of every review. We don't take sponsorships from cruise lines. We don't sugarcoat problems. We tell you the truth so you can book with confidence. Subscribing ensures you'll never miss our honest, senior-focused cruise rankings, accessibility reviews, and real-world advice. Your support helps us keep creating content that truly serves you. Thank you. Now let's continue the countdown.
At number 4, we have Disney Cruise Line. Disney is magical. Their service is outstanding. Their ships are beautifully maintained. But here's the truth. Disney is designed for families with children, and that creates real challenges for seniors because of these. Extremely child-heavy environment. Disney ships are filled with children. Pools are crowded with kids. Buffets are loud and chaotic. Elevators are packed with strollers.
For seniors seeking peace, quiet, and adult-focused spaces, Disney can feel overwhelming. High noise levels. Disney ships are loud. There's music, announcements, character appearances, and constant activity. For seniors who value tranquility, this is exhausting. Entertainment geared toward families. Shows, activities, and entertainment are family-focused. Broadway-style Disney musicals are wonderful, but if you're hoping for jazz, classical music, or adult-oriented entertainment, you'll be disappointed. Disney is perfect for multi-generational family cruises, but for senior couples or solo seniors seeking a calm, adult-focused vacation, Disney is simply not the right choice. Number 5 is Explora Journeys. Explora is sleek, modern, and beautifully designed, but it's targeting a younger, trendier luxury traveler, not the senior market, due to these reasons. Younger demographic. Explora markets itself to affluent younger travelers and families. The atmosphere, entertainment, and social vibe reflect that. Seniors often report feeling like they're not the intended audience. Specialty dining requires planning. Explora has multiple specialty dining restaurants, many requiring reservations. For seniors who prefer simple, predictable dining options, this adds unnecessary stress. More walking than expected. The ship layouts are spacious and beautiful, but that means longer distances between venues. Several seniors have reported more walking than they anticipated. Modern, less traditional entertainment. Entertainment leans contemporary rather than classic. If you're hoping for ballroom dancing, big band music, or traditional shows, Explora may disappoint. Explora is a beautiful new brand, but it's not designed with senior comfort as a priority. For 2026, there are better options for older travelers.
At number 6, we have Ponant, a French luxury expedition cruise line. Ponant is stunning. Their ships are beautifully designed, their service is impeccable, and their itineraries take you to some of the world's most remote and breathtaking destinations. But Ponant is expedition cruising, and that's precisely why it's challenging for most seniors. Zodiac landings. Ponant frequently uses Zodiac boats to reach shore. These are inflatable boats that require you to step down from the ship, navigate a swaying gangway, and then climb into a small, rocking boat. For seniors with mobility concerns, this is difficult and potentially dangerous. Cold, remote destinations. Ponant specializes in polar regions, Antarctica, the Arctic, remote islands. These environments are cold, windy, and physically demanding. Shore excursions often involve uneven terrain, walking on ice, and exposure to harsh weather. Active excursions. Even the easier excursions on Ponant require stamina, balance, and physical capability. This isn't lounging by the pool, it's active adventure travel. So Ponant is extraordinary for adventurous, physically fit seniors. But for the majority of seniors, especially those with mobility limitations, balance concerns, or anyone seeking comfort over challenge, Ponant is simply too demanding. Number 7 might surprise you. Virgin Voyages. Virgin launched as an adults-only cruise line which initially sounded promising for seniors seeking a child-free environment. And to be fair, Virgin does attract older adults, many in their 50s and early 60s. But here's why Virgin Voyages lands at number 7 for seniors in 2026. Nightlife-heavy, high-energy atmosphere. Virgin's vibe is trendy, modern, and energetic. Think DJs, neon lighting, late-night parties, and edgy entertainment. For younger seniors who love that atmosphere, it's fantastic. But for those in their 70s, 80s, or anyone seeking tranquility, it can feel overstimulating and exhausting. Unconventional dining. Virgin's restaurants require reservations, and the cuisine is creative and modern. Some seniors love this, but many report feeling stressed by the reservation system and unfamiliar with the food styles. There's no traditional main dining room with familiar comfort food. Confusing layouts. Virgin's ships use modern, minimalist design with creative signage and unconventional layouts. Several seniors have told us they found it genuinely confusing to navigate, especially in the first few days. Entertainment that doesn't resonate. Virgin's shows are edgy, modern, and theatrical, but not in a traditional Broadway sense. Many seniors describe them as not relaxing or not what I was hoping for. So Virgin is excellent for younger seniors, 50s to early 60s, who love modern travel. But for traditional seniors seeking calm, familiar comfort, and easy navigation, Virgin may leave you feeling out of place. We're halfway through our countdown now, and I want to pause to ask you something. What matters most to you on a cruise? Is it accessibility, quiet spaces, medical facilities, familiar food, easy navigation, or something else entirely? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one, and your input helps shape the content we create to serve you better. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to Cruise Advisor. Your subscription ensures you'll never book the wrong cruise again. Now, let's continue to the final 3 cruise lines on our list.
Number 8 is Azamara, a boutique cruise line beloved for its longer port stays, overnight visits, and cultural immersion experiences. Azamara attracts sophisticated travelers who want to truly experience destinations, not just visit them briefly. That's admirable. But here's where Azamara creates challenges for seniors. Tendering is common and difficult. Because Azamara uses smaller ships to access unique ports, tendering is frequent. And as we've discussed, tendering involves transferring onto small boats that rock with the waves. For seniors with mobility devices, balance concerns, or arthritis, this is genuinely difficult, and in some ports, it may prevent you from going ashore at all. Limited accessible cabins. Like other smaller ship lines, Azamara has fewer accessible staterooms. If you need specific accommodations, availability is extremely limited. One senior traveler with a mobility scooter told us, "I loved everything about Azamara, except that I couldn't comfortably move around my cabin or use the bathroom safely." Modest onboard entertainment. Azamara's focus is on the destinations, not the ship. Entertainment is subtle. Local performers, intimate cultural events, quiet lounges. If you're someone who loves nightly shows, live bands, and social activities, Azamara may feel too subdued. Elevator bottlenecks. With fewer elevators on smaller ships, congestion can occur during embarkation, disembarkation, and mealtimes. For seniors who rely on elevators, this creates frustrating waits. So Azamara is fantastic for active, mobile seniors who love deep cultural travel and don't mind tendering. But for seniors prioritizing accessibility, ease of movement, and robust onboard activities, Azamara isn't the best fit for 2026. At number 9, we have Oceania Cruises. So why are they on this list? Limited accessible staterooms. Oceania ships are smaller and more intimate, which sounds wonderful. But the trade-off is that they have very few accessible cabins. If you need a roll-in shower, grab bars, or wider doorways, you must book extremely early. And even then, availability is limited. One senior traveler with a mobility scooter told us, "I loved everything about Oceania, except that I couldn't comfortably move around my cabin or use the bathroom safely." Tender-heavy itineraries. Oceania focuses on destination-rich, port-intensive cruising. That's fantastic for exploration. But many of their ports require tendering, transferring from the ship to shore via small boats. For seniors with balance issues, joint problems, or anyone using a wheelchair, tendering can range from difficult to impossible. Narrow public spaces. The ships are elegant, but hallways and public areas are narrower than on larger vessels. If you're using a walker or wheelchair, or if you simply need more space to move comfortably, you may feel cramped. Minimal entertainment. Oceania's entertainment is understated. Live music, lectures, a relaxed cocktail atmosphere. Some seniors love this, but if you're hoping for Broadway-style shows, big band music, or lively evening entertainment, Oceania may feel too quiet. Oceania is wonderful for fully mobile, food-loving seniors who prioritize culinary excellence and destination immersion. But for those who need strong accessibility features, easy tendering, or more robust entertainment, it falls short in 2026.
And finally, at number 10, we have Cunard Line. Now, I know some of you are surprised to see Cunard on this list at all. After all, Cunard has been sailing since 1840. They're known for their British elegance, their legendary Queen Mary II, and that beautiful tradition of afternoon tea and ballroom dancing. And that's exactly why they're here. Because Cunard's greatest strength, their commitment to tradition and formality, has become a source of stress for many seniors who simply want to relax. Let me explain what we're hearing from older travelers who've sailed Cunard recently. The formality factor. Cunard maintains strict dress codes. They have gala nights where formal wear is highly encouraged. Think tuxedos and evening gowns. On other evenings, smart attire is expected. For some seniors, this is delightful. For many others, especially those in their late 70s and 80s, it feels demanding and uncomfortable. One viewer told me, "I'm 79 years old. I wanted to relax in comfortable clothes, not worry about whether my outfit was formal enough for dinner." The tiered dining system. Cunard assigns you to dining rooms based on your stateroom class. If you're in a standard cabin, you dine in one restaurant. If you're in a suite, you get access to exclusive venues. This creates a class-based atmosphere that some seniors find uncomfortable or even isolating. Physical navigation challenges. The Queen Mary II in particular has extraordinarily long corridors. Multiple seniors have reported feeling exhausted just walking from their cabin to the dining room or theater. For anyone with mobility limitations, arthritis, or simply lower energy levels, this becomes a real problem. British cuisine. The food is traditional British fare, which is lovely if that's what you're craving. But for American seniors used to more diverse or familiar options, it can feel limited or unfamiliar. Cunard isn't terrible. In fact, for seniors who love formality, tradition, and don't mind the walking, it can be wonderful. But if you value flexibility, casual comfort, easy navigation, and a relaxed atmosphere, Cunard may feel more like work than vacation. That's why it lands at number 10. And there you have it, our complete countdown of the cruise line seniors should seriously reconsider before booking in 2026. From number 1, Royal Caribbean, with its overwhelming size, family focus, and exhausting energy, all the way to number 10, Cunard, with its formality and long corridors that can make relaxation feel like work. I want to close with this important reminder. You are not being difficult. You are not being picky. You are not asking for too much. You have spent your entire life working, raising families, contributing to your communities, and earning the right to enjoy your retirement in comfort and dignity. You deserve a cruise that respects your mobility needs, honors your desire for peace, values your life experience, and gives you space to relax, reflect, and enjoy the ocean. Booking the wrong cruise can turn a dream vacation into a stressful, exhausting experience. But booking the right cruise, one designed with your comfort in mind, can give you memories that last a lifetime. We'll be covering that in our next video, the top 10 best cruise lines for seniors in 2026. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Before you go, if this video helped you make a better decision, please hit that like button and share this with a friend, family member, or anyone planning a cruise. Your support helps us continue creating honest, senior-focused content that truly serves you. And tell me in the comments, which cruise line were you surprised to see on this list, or which one do you wish we'd included? I read every comment, and your insights help shape our future videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful you're here. Safe travels, calm seas, and I'll see you in the next video.